My name is Ritch, owner of Gator Pit of Texas Custom Barbecue Pits. I'm going to walk you through this 20-inch by 36-inch long smoker. This is a new model that just came out this week. You've got a 1/4-inch thick steel on the main chamber, 1/4-inch thick firebox. The main chamber is 20 inches in diameter by 36 inches long. The firebox is 20 inches in diameter by 20 inches long. Again, it's all 1/4-inch thick new pipe. You got an all steel full-length front shelf that wraps over the firebox, and you got your 5-inch heavy-duty all-weather casters. Excuse me. As all Gator Pits, you got the Gator Pit construction, the quality. You got your adjustable smokestack, opens and closes. Our Gator Pit stainless steel logos on the stack, Gator Pit etched in it. You're going to get standard our Gator Pit temperature gauges, range 100 to 500 and color coded for your different ranges and temperatures. You're going to get Gator Pit's quality stainless steel cool touch handles that don't rot, crack, break, rust. You won't replace these handles. They will be here with the pit as long as you have this pit. You've got a all steel angle framed front shelf. You've got it wrapping over the firebox, where you can use the top of this firebox to heat up your sauce, your beans, whatever you want to stick up there to keep warm, your meat in a foil pan with some broth. It'll keep it warm, it'll heat it up. You can serve your sauce directly off of it with the pot. You've got our heavy duty 5-inch all-weather casters. They have grease arcs on them. You can see here, hook a grease gun up to it, grease your axles. The swivels have them on the axles, and they also have it up underneath to grease your bearings. So you've got 2 grease arcs on your swivels. You've got your heavy duty 2-inch angle framed lower legs and storage area. I do this in 2-inch angles because anything less is going to cause you problems over the years with use, especially if you load this up with about 200 pounds of wood. Last thing you want is your log rack to sag on you. Anything less, and that's what's going to happen over time. We've got our angle frame front shelf. You can see our 45 cut corners are buffed out nice and smooth. The edges are buffed out nice and smooth. There's no points or sharp edges on there. You've got our extra side door. Again, our stainless steel handles. This door is fully flanged. As you can see here, 1/4-inch thick door. A flanged overlap to keep it nice and tight. Keep your heat and your smoke inside the pit and let it go out the stack where it's supposed to. We put a flange on the bottom of the door as well. This helps keep the juices that are coming off the meat dripping down and actually go out your grease drain and not out your side door. It's welded on the inside, so it's nice and tight, won't leak. Also keeps ash from falling out if you're cooking. You got a heavy duty 1/4-inch thick expanded metal charcoal grate. It's reinforced with 1/4-inch thick by 1-inch flat bar to keep it up off the belly of the pit and also to minimize it from sagging with the heat and use over time. It slides in and out of this main chamber. So you've got a big grill area in the smoker. You've got your 1/2-inch push carry handle. Makes it easy to roll this big pit around. You've got clean, smooth, buffed corners and edges where our end caps meet the main chamber of the pipe. You don't see the weld. We buff it out nice and clean and smooth. A lot of people don't do that. They don't take the time to do it. Gator Pit does. That's my quality. That's Rich's quality, and this is what he expects from his welders when a pit rolls out of my shop. It's going to be nice and clean. It's going to be pleasing to the eye, and it's going to be fully functional and cooked the way a custom pit's supposed to cook. We keep the smoke in the pit. It exits the stack where it's supposed to and not out your doors. You've got fully flanged doors. We got our heavy duty hinges that we make in-house here at Gator Pit. Excuse me. Our door seams are flanges on all 4 sides of this pit. The top seam, this left and right, and the bottom seam. We do that because we want to make this door as tight as we can make it, and we fully weld it. It's full beads on the flanging. We don't stitch weld it like a lot of my competitors or other folks making pits out there. Again, we take the time to do it the right way. We don't cut corners. That's not what Gator Pit's known for. We're going to make them with the utmost quality and do our best to beat anybody else's pit out there on the market that's comparable in size and comparable in price. Gator Pit does it right. You can see the beautiful construction here. It's painted with a high heat Rust-Oleum brand, barbecue black, ultra paint. I use that paint because my customers can touch up this pit anywhere, no matter where they're at in the world. It's a worldwide sold paint. Rust-Oleum is a huge company. You can buy touch-up paint at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. Any of those retail stores will sell my touch-up paint, and that's why I use it, because it's easily accessible by my customers in years to come when they need to touch it up. Getting over here into the firebox, you've got fully flanged doors on the firebox as well. A lot of guys don't do that. When I say guys, I'm referring to other pit builders. You've got our adjustable air intake vent dial system, pretty unique to Gator Pit. Again, your stainless steel handles, our heavy duty hinges, fully flanged doors, don't leak. You've got an extremely heavy duty charcoal grate, wood grate, or fire grate. I'll pull this thing out and get it in the sun where you can see it. This thing weighs about 20 pounds. It's heavy. It's reinforced in the middle to minimize that sagging that happens, which causes premature burnout of your fire grates. Again, one more thing that you're going to get from Gator Pit is you're going to get my 30+ years of experience in sheet metal fabrication and welding to know how steel reacts under heat. I know what steel and heat combined does, and if you don't reinforce this in the middle, your fire grate will prematurely burn out. It's going to wind up with a big hole down there. That's going to minimize that from happening, give you longevity of your fire grate. You can see it's beefed out in 1.5 inch angle all the way around. Again, extremely heavy duty. It's what you expect from Gator Pit. We don't do anything less. We're not cutting corners on anything in our pits. Put that fire grate back in there. All of our pits, even on the interior walls, are stitch weld. On the inside, I don't know if you can see that with the light, but we weld them full on the outside. Outside corners and edges have full beads. We buff those edges out. We come back on the inside and we reinforce those external welds with internal welds by going all the way around the end caps on the inside of this pit. Makes the steel a lot stronger. Again, it goes back to reaction under heat. Metal's going to expand and contract as it gets hot and as it cools down. If we stitch weld them on the inside, you don't have to worry about my end caps popping off, welds breaking or cracking under intense heat. Another thing that Gator Pit does that just most other builders just don't do, they don't think of, they're just building pits, knocking them out and selling them to you. Gator Pit wants you to have a pit for life. We want you to have a quality pit. We want you to hand this down to your kids. We want them to hand those down to your grandchildren. Look how beautiful this pit is. Look at the welds. Look at the buffed out seams. Look at our door stop, 1/4 inch thick door stop. We don't go 1/8 inch like a lot of the other guys. We go 1/4 inch thick, 2 by 2 angle, and we fully weld it all the way around. Again, not stitch welding it. Our heavy duty hinges, beautiful welds on those as well. Buffed out end caps. Just overall construction is just phenomenal. All weather casters. Let's get inside this pit real quick. Show you what we got on the inside. You've got a half angle frame top removable grate, and I'll step back so you can see this. Angle framed half top removable grate. You have an angle framed lower sliding food tray. That lower tray slides in and out, makes it easy to access your meat, and you're not having to reach into your pit, reach into the heat, or contend with that top shelf here and reaching under that into the back of your pit. You can pull your meat out to you, do what you need to do to it, slide it back in. If you don't have that feature in the pit, then you're going to be stuck with reaching up in here between these two shelves, and I tell you what, you're going to burn a forearm or fingers. It's just going to happen. 225, 250 degrees doesn't feel good on flesh. We've got a full 1/4 inch thick heat deflector. This is standard on all my pits. This cuts that hot spot down, minimizes you burning meat on this hot end where all that heat and smoke's coming in. You can see down there now where that heavy duty charcoal grate is. So you got 36 inches of cooking, grilling space here. Look at these cut lines. Beautiful cut lines, nice and smooth. They're buffed out, they're grinded out smooth. You don't see jagged edges, uneven cuts. These are straight as you can get, smooth as you can get. Going to our interior doors, we got a flange on the inside of the doors. You have 4-sided flanging on the outside, nice and tight, no gaps in my doors. They don't leak. We do everything we can to prevent leakage of heat and smoke. so you're not having to feed wood to your firebox because your pit's leaking like a sieve. Beautiful quality construction. Again, our doors are nice and tight. Give you a side view here if you can see it in the video. If you look there, you don't see any gaps in my doors. We fit them nice and tight. Most of the other guys that build pits don't take the time to fit these doors, or they don't even know how to do it. And I know that sounds crude, but it's true. It's an art to fitting this. It's an art to taking your time to doing it right. And that's what my customers expect when they order a pit from Gator Pit. They don't expect to have gaps in their doors. They don't expect their pits to leak. It's not why they buy my pits. I inspect these before they go out. If I see something I don't like, it goes back in the shop, it gets redone, it gets fixed before it goes out to my customer. Doesn't happen very often because my guys know my standards. They've been with me a lot of years. They know what I need and my quality, what I want. And that's what we do at Gator Pit. We custom build barbecue pits. I'm Ritch Robin, I'm the owner, I'm the designer of these pits. We've got quality, custom quality that you expect. We build these pits one at a time. We don't mass produce them. Again, these are built one at a time, custom made. They're all done by hand. If you get a chance, you're in Houston area, come by my shop. I'll be happy to give you a tour of my facility. I'll be happy to talk to you about a Gator Pit that fits your wants and needs. This again is my 1/4 inch thick wall, 20 inch diameter by 36 long main chamber, offset firebox. It's a smoker and grill in one. Contact me, I'll be happy to speak with you about it. Gator Pit of Texas, custom barbecue pits. Check our website out, gatorpit.net. Give us a call. Go on my website, my email and contact information, phone numbers on there, toll-free numbers are there. Call me, Ritch. Thank you.